This is the Kre-O Transformers Kreon Micro Changers, the preview series featuring Scorponok, Galvatron, Waspinator, Spinister, Sunstorm, and Crankstart. All 6 figures are part of the preview series. This is the initial wave of Kreon Micro Changers by Hasbro, and I think the main line for the Micro Changers with all the combiners, gestalts, and all will be released early 2013. Today is October 8th, 2012, and hopefully we'll get more of these micro changers towards the end of the year. So these are their official alt modes. As you can see, Galvatron, Sunstorm, Scorponok, and Waspinator do not use all of the parts that they come with. The legs don't come for the insects, for the animals. Galvatron does not use his helmet, while Sunstorm does not use his entire head and helmet. A bit of a shame. I wish they were more like these two that uses all the parts both in alt mode and in in robot mode, but we'll get to that in a little while. They come packaged in these blind packs. Unlike the Legos, where you really have to feel them. You can do it with this one, but I think somebody has already posted on the internet. A couple people already posted on the internet what the codes mean, and you just have to look at the last digit for each of the pack. This one in particular, number 8. This is the Galvatron figure, and for the rest of the figures is a corresponding number. You just look it up on the internet, so that's pretty cool. Each of them comes with these booklets, instruction booklets, and they tell you how to put together the robot mode as well as the alt mode, as well as the rest of the figures in the wave. So that's pretty cool. Everyone has that. Very nice artwork. These are the ones you want to save. So that's that. Let's start with the one I was least happy with. I was really looking forward to this guy, Scorponok. I thought he was going to be the most decent one, but it turns out, at least my figure, I wasn't too happy with this one. Okay, let's start with the quality issues. As you can see, there's already a lot of stress marks on that. It was all gray. When I tried to put it on, that's how the instructions say you should do it. It's just way too big. The forearm is way too big for this piece. Not way too big, just a little bit too big, and it just really put a stress on the plastic, which kind of sucks for a new figure. The same is true for this one. As you can see, there is a white, and if you can see that, there is a white stress mark right there, and that happened while I was trying to attach it here in robot mode, which is just ridiculous. I mean, Hasbro should put more quality control on these things, because these are for kids, and if they break it, there's no way to glue it back together. Now this is the official alt mode, and there's really no way to put the legs in. I tried it, and it's really gonna look funny if you do it that way. It could still work for some of you, but there's really no way, and kind of disappointing that you'd have to kick the legs away. I mean, put them away. There's no way to store the legs unless you put it here, or you put it, maybe you can just make it hang, oops, hang there like that. Yeah, I suppose it could work, but not big of a fan on the transformation on this one. So that's that. To transform him into his robot mode, and do that. The real way to do it is just to replace this chest piece, and rotate it, but I was too lazy to do that. Also, a bit of a shame on these figures. If you remove the chest accessory, you get to see fantastic detail on the actual chest piece, which is really nice. I don't know if you can see that. Put some light on that. And it's really nice, and it's a shame that they've got to cover it up. So, yeah. It's really up to you. You can display it any which way you want. The helmet is removable. It's just mine is stuck on tight. There you go. And I like the fact that there are different sets of heads for everybody, different paint apps on the head. Hasbro could have just saved money and just had everybody the same head, but they actually went out and did different heads for each one. So that's pretty cool. It's just a pain. Damn it! It's just a pain to actually remove the helmet, but it's okay. You know how it is. Just like with Lego figures. So put the feet back on. For this one, the instructions officially say that you just put the legs here with all the stress marks. Yeah, like that. This one already has a stress mark as well. Kinda sucks. What can you do? And then reattach the tail. And oh, what did I do? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was right the first time. Sorry. And then put it here, put it there. And these are like spare pieces for Scorponok. And this is the official robot mode for Scorponok. It's not bad, and I actually think this one is a lot better than the alt mode. This one, I think you can clip it on here. It'll still have that same tail effect. It's not going to change too much about the figure. So that's pretty cool. For articulation, let's discuss the articulation now, because it's the same for all the figures. They've got ball-jointed hips, ball-jointed shoulders, swivel wrists, swivel neck, and a swivel waist. So that's pretty cool. It's a heck of a lot more articulation than a Lego figure or a Mega Bloks figure. So I'm very impressed with Hasbro being very generous on the articulation. So if you can just stand up. Yeah, well, hard to pose these things. Okay, so that's that. That's Scorponok. Now let's go to Waspinator, the other animal, beast, war, insect, whatever. Here's the alt mode. There's, again, no way to actually put this one in, and it's a shame. I wish there was a way to actually attach this one right here, or, you know, he'd still look cool, but there's really no way to transform him. I'm going to remove that. And again, if you remove this piece, you get to see some chest artwork on him. In the Beast War series, the wasp head was really on his chest, which is really nice. And it's a shame that you had to cover it up with that, but that's okay. Put the head back on. Put the waist back on. That's the figure. You can have him this way, really, and it would be fine. But it's nice to actually have. These are, if you bought some battleship Kre-Os, these are actually fins, or diving fins. Flippers, and I'm sure they're going to use this for the G.I. Joe Kreons as well. Okay, these, again, just like with Scorponok, the legs clip onto his biceps, like that, and you're supposed to, yeah, connected like that. Oh, sorry. No, my bad. Put the figure in like that. Put it in like this. And then the fins, or the wings. Oh, crap. They sort of hang here. That, and that's that, and these are the extra pieces that you don't need for the robot mode, which is okay. I mean, yeah. You can sort of put it at the back right here, just as a or here. You can sort of hide it there so that everything is all in for the robot mode, which is not that bad. I mean, it's not as obtrusive or as poignant to see. So still good. I mean, both these guys, they look great in robot mode, and the alt mode is just, it's okay, but there's a lot of parts that you have to put in a bin if you want to keep them in alt mode. So that's that. Can you stand up? Yes. So that's that. Next, we'll go with we'll do Galvatron last because I think he's the best. We'll do Sunstorm without his head. There have been some fan transformations for this one where you can actually have him with the head somehow, but I don't see how it will work on without removing the helmet. So that's just that. It's a shame, but what can you do? So to transform, go ahead and put these away, just like that. Reverse these, or you can actually keep them upwards, just like on the cartoon when they're not using it, and then just rotate them that way when you're going to use them. If he's going to use them as weapons, so it doesn't really matter. And here, what's nice is the artwork doesn't get covered up with the chest accessory. And this one just, it forms like a gun that he holds. Officially, he's supposed to hold these as his weapons. So that's how you do it. Which is corny, I think. But then again, you can always just plug it on his back, just like that. Oh, like that. It'll be fine. When you display him in robot mode, it's not going to be as obvious or obtrusive. You're always going to have these guys standing up, so it's still pretty cool. And you see, it's hidden. It's good enough. I mean, you look at it at the side, you'll see it, but when you display him, he still looks cool. So that's Sunstorm. Then we'll go with Crankstart. This one I think is the third best. So it's for me, it's Galvatron, Spinister, this guy, and then these three in no particular order. So he's in his car mode. Everything that you see here is the official transformation. Everything is included in his transformation. There's no spare pieces that you have to put in the bin. Okay, to transform him in his robot mode, go ahead and remove these. This one. The official transformation is you rotate the chest piece, remove the head, rotate the chest piece, but I was too lazy to do that. Well, actually, I wasn't. Yeah, I did actually rotate it. And see, again, you get to see some really nice artwork. It looks like an Optimus Prime chest with the Decepticon symbol. Could be a Nemesis Prime. I don't know. Anyway, put it back together like that. And again, you see you got a different head. Like that. And just rotate the fists. And officially, this is how you do it. You have these spare pieces, 3 spare pieces right there, and then you have his gun here. So that's him in robot mode, which is still nice. I mean, you know, it's pretty good. But I don't like having spare pieces, so I was thinking you could put them here on the side, make him have like these monster truck wheels, and on the chest, you can plug this one in. Make him a little bit asymmetrical or asymmetric, like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can have it that way or this way. Doesn't matter. And it's really up to you. It's Kre-O created, and it's really up to you how you want to do it. But officially, they do suggest ways on how to do it, and it's fine. But it's up to your creativity. You're limited only by your creativity on these things. So that's Crankstart, which is pretty cool. It looks like a really nice robot in that mode. Spinister, I think, is the easiest to transform. What you need to do is just do that. I think you do this. Push these up, and they form a gun. The rotor goes here. You know, the alt mode is believable. It looks like Cop Tour from the GoBots. And And essentially, you don't even need this gun. He will stand on his own, just like that. He's pretty cool. But this one, the instructions tell you to put it as a gun, which is cool. It's a big, it's like a target master. Fortunately, it doesn't transform. It helps stand him up. So that's pretty cool. Come on. It's a little light. Okay, and then finally Galvatron. There are fan-made transformations that have the helmet included and whatnot. This is one way of doing it. I'm not too sold on this. I didn't know he had wheels. Galvatron in the original movie did not have wheels. I wanted this yellow gun more prominent. So the transformation I chose was something like this. Like that. And then, well, some people wanted it. There was another transformation that had him really have like a huge cannon. Like this. I'm trying to come up with a transformation that will suit this one better. Oops. Rid of these. And he doesn't really need the wheels. I mean, come on. So that every single bit is included. You can have him do that. And or remove the helmet and have him like that, and he'd hold these things. I know it's kind of corny, but just to have him look more like a cannon back in the old G1 movie. And I think this is a lot better as an alt mode. Yeah, I think that's okay. Or if you really want every single bit included, you can have him here like that. We'll have the cannon here, and you'll have his head like that. And it's not going to be the tightest of all connections, but it'll have all the pieces in, and it makes him look like a cannon. Maybe you should invert this like that. Like that. And it'll make him look like a cannon. And I think that looks a lot better than the official transformation. It makes him look like a cannon without the wheels. I mean, really. Either way, it's up to you. Again, as I said, creativity, your own creativity is the limit to what you can do with these figures. Now, to transform him in his robot mode, go ahead and put the head back on, like that. And again, there's some really nice artwork on his chest, which I forgot to show you. Like that. Really nice Galvatron artwork. I think. I'm not sure. So anyway, and the wheels I think were unnecessary for this one. He did not have wheels. I don't recall him having. Well, I think the toy had some rollers, but in the old G1, I don't think he had any wheels on him. The original toy I think had some wheels as you know, our rollers on the underside of the stands, the base stands. And as it is, he looks great even without these spare pieces. But the instructions tell you to put it here. These are the excess pieces, actually. Officially in robot mode, these two pieces are the extras. And then you have him do this, which looks a little bit weird, really. So that's that. That's the official robot mode. And I think if you want all the pieces in, you can actually clip on this on the back, or you can have it posted like that. Yeah, it looks like Waspinator. And I think it's safe. I think it's safe if you put it in here like that. It'll help him stand up too. So that's that. And I think Galvatron is still the best. Adding to the fact that he's really a prominent character in the old G1 and even in the any Transformer series, Galvatron has always been very popular. So add to that, makes it a really nice figure. And so that we can extend this to half an hour, here is a size comparison with a Lego minifigure. It's a vintage minifigure which I had in the 80s. The dark lawn or the dark whatever line of Legos. They're a little bit bigger because of all these pieces. Here is a Mega Block figure. The Marvel Universe Mega Block figure. Add some light. And finally, here is a Legends class. Oops, sorry, Waspinator. Bumblebot. Ruin Wasp life. And that's a Legends class figure. They're about, 2/3 of the height of a Legends class figure. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you like it, please add it to your favorites. Click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Share it with your friends. I post videos on 2 of my channels, Chefatron and fxfranz. I also contribute videos to Tech Sushi on YouTube. If you'd like to see my latest toy purchases and upcoming reviews, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/fxfranz. Toy sightings are posted on Instagram at fxfranz. Haul videos are on geek.com/fxfranz. There you go, folks. The Kre-O created Transformers Kreon Micro Changers, the preview series featuring Scorponok, Sunstorm, Waspinator, Crankstart, Spinister, and Galvatron. Thanks for watching.